Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Never! I'm going to vanquish you! The scene that lay before us was unlike anything I'd ever seen. In one corner, Mayako was cuddling a large empty bottle, sleeping and giggling to herself. At the back of the room, the village elder was hitting a large casket with a lock on it while grumbling to himself. In the center of the room, Machiko lay pinned to the floor by Miyu, who was tickling her mercilessly. Naru-chan! Naru-chan! Help me with this! The chest is locked and all the sake's trapped inside and suffocating. We need to rescue it immediately! Oh, jeez. They're drunk. Takahiro-kun, can you stop those two? That wasn't the battle that I was expecting. I nodded my head in confirmation to Narumi's request, and I turned towards the two girls on the floor, trying to decide how best to deal with them. With both of them drunk, it would probably have been easy enough to get Miyu to release Machiko. But before I had a chance to intervene, the two girls roughhousing on the floor ceased them to bump into the table, knocking over a bottle of sake onto both of them. Ah, I'm all wet now. You spilled the sake. Ah, stupid! The girl pushed herself upright, flailing like a spoiled child, before turning tail and running through the door. Good grief! Who knows what she might do? Naru-chan, please go get her. In this state, she'd only make stupid advances at me. Right. As Narumi ran off to retrieve the drunken fox girl, I was left to take care of the remaining few. Miyu-san, you need to come with me. We need to get you into something clean. You just want to see me naked. What? No, I'm not a pervert. Why does everyone seem to think that? I mean, I do want to see boobs, but I have my honor, damn it. Nope. I'm not going to do anything you tell me to. I'll stay right here and swim in sake. I sighed and looked down at the woman who was indeed trying to swim in the tiny puddle of sake on the floor. Taking a deep breath, I prepared myself. Tsundere, Chief! Enemies have been sighted at the hot springs. Their numbers are about to overwhelm us. We need reinforcements right away. I came up with the bluff on the spot, hoping it would get Miyu out of the room. What? We have to vanquish them at once. Come on, private pervert, to the hot springs. But aren't we supposed to defend? Before I had time to finish my sentence, Miyu had me dragged to the entrance of the building by my collar of my robe. No! Attack! Attack! Get to the hot springs and attack! I'll be there soon! And with that, she shoved me through the door with a hefty kick, the door slamming shut behind me. My hearing wasn't perfect, but I could have sworn I heard a yelp and a tumble following Miyu's departure. A large open area lay ahead of me, closed off by a tall bamboo fence. There was a small area off to the side for more delicate washing. Sighing to myself, I began to tidy up the place a little, removing sharp objects and small obstacles that the drunken woman might injure herself with, and waited. 5 minutes went by before I heard the door open and close, followed by the gentle slosh of someone stepping into the water of the hot spring. Ah, the water's great. Hurry up and get in. Whatever happened to attack? Attack! I turned around, expecting her to be standing in the water, with her clothes on. However, the sight that awaited me was far from what I would have expected from the Tsunade tyrants. There was no katana slicing through the air, or any harsh words being shouted. Instead, an attractive-looking girl wearing a simple towel had decided to take a seat in the hot water. Miyu-san? Whether it was the result of the drinking or not, the warm smile she showed me caused me to pause. Care to join me? I don't think... get in the water. Yes, ma'am. I quickly moved closer to the water, nearly slipping on the wet tiles before I made my way in. I folded up my robe, but kept the towel I had found around my waist. Today's been pretty busy, huh? Though the last thing I expected was you of all to gulp down sake like a baby drinks its milk. The girl said nothing for a while, regarding me with a faint grin on her face. It made me nervous. I would almost rather have had her shouting and angry. You don't slack off, do you? I can tell that you train a lot.